and refreshed. You know, Titan Leon was the reason I became an Iridian researcher. If anyone knows how to save the universe, it's him. Next! Oh, I could get used to this. I'm unstoppable! Yeah, I could use the practice. Just stop. Happy now?
blinding banshee. It screams, it blinds, it hates you personally. There you are. 3 good reasons to kill it. Blinding banshee was the terror of the mythical Necrotafeo. And yet there you are, slaying legends themselves. Huzzah!
Knew about the destroyer being imprisoned inside Pandora. That was their goal all along. Should Tyreen leech the destroyer? Well, you are what you eat.
The eternal chaos with their evil magic? The Vault Thieves want to take what's yours. The children of the vault.
It's time for you to enjoy my beatboxing. If you see anyone not enjoying my beatboxing, it is your sacred duty to behead them, behead them, behead them, behead them. Behead them. Behead. Behead them. Behead. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Another wave of violence from the Vault Thieves. What a surprise! They carved through a canyon of COV followers, cutting down your brothers and sisters in pursuit of their evil, unholy goal. Time to check our hashtag limitless leaderboard. Yesterday the top slot stood, or should I say stumbled, as both arms and one leg locked up before Gaslup succumbed to blood loss. But it looks like the final winner is gonna be Shinflake, who managed to remove both legs and yes, 3 arms! Radiation is personal. Thanks, Shinflake, for showing us your hashtag limitless potential. Another wave of violence from the Vault Thieves. What a surprise! They carved through a canyon of COV followers, cutting down your brothers and sisters in pursuit of their evil, unholy goal. This goes out to all you fanatics out there, literally dying to get close to God. Our gods are hungry gods, and they require your sacrifice.
Vault Hunter, over here. I'm ecstatic to see you. Typhon DeLeon is waiting for you. Please, enter. I am Grouse, primary steward to Typhon DeLeon. Because my counterpart is inferior in every way, DeLeon has charged me with greeting you. So, greetings.
Certainly know how to make one feel warm and welcome, don't you?
Now get out of here. That ammo will shoot it.
Hey, Vault Hunter! I'm Sparrow. Typhon asked me to show you around.
Sparrow, what the hell? Typhon says the universe is in danger. We don't have time for a tour.
Go to hell, Grouse. Tour time! FYI, I did all the interior decorating. Nice, right? Just because you're marooned on a deadly planet doesn't mean you can't make it feel like home.
Sparrow, open your eyes. The Vault Hunter doesn't like you, and you're irrelevant to their mission.
Whatever. You're irrelevant to my ass.
Master hates you, Sparrow. He'd scrap you in a heartbeat. Next time his toilet breaks, you're a goner.
Toilets perform a vital function. I'd be honored.
What took you so long, Vault Hunter? We got a universe to save! What? You were expecting someone less handsome? Glad you made it. Bet it was a schlep. Here's a little something for making the trip.
I really want that gun.
Well, it runs on iridium, so if you got some, I'm always happy to make you a gun or two. But right now, I gotta show you something. This way. Hey, bots, I'm taking the Vault Hunter to the machine. Don't let anyone inside, Maliwan or otherwise.
Now's our chance to prove our worth.
Won't matter. It's the end of the universe.
This laser whip's been handy. Helps me keep up in my sundown years. Plus, whips are great. Lasers, too. By now, you've figured out Pandora's a planet-sized vault. Meridian's called it the Great...
A long time ago, they crammed an interdimensional monstrosity in there called the Destroyer. Wasn't easy, but they did it. The Iridians sacrificed their whole civilization to lock that thing away. But they were smart, those aliens. The Iridians had a backup plan, just in case someone was mashuga enough to release the Destroyer. If that happens, well, they named it the Destroyer for a reason.
Behind this door is an ancient Iridian astrokinetic vault-powered phase engine something or other. I just call it the machine. Pretty nifty. And the colors! Those Iridians knew how to make an entrance, right? This was the machine that locked away the Destroyer the first time. And it could do it again, too. But we need 4 vault keys to get in. You already got 3 of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Eden 6. It ain't no paradise. Promethea. I found the first vault there, you know. Pandora, my home. There's one last key, and I know where it is. Heads up, though. It's kind of a schlep, and it won't be easy. Yeah, but I'm sure you're up for it. You're a Vault Hunter, like me. I'm the House Vault Hunter. You're gonna need it. Maliwan set up a buttload of bases between us and the Vault. This is exactly why I tried to keep Negra the Feo's secret in the first place. But I guess that bird's out of its cage. You gotta get the last key. I hid it near the Vault. There's a bridge that leads to the Vault side. Head there, and good luck with Maliwan.
have some fun?
I'll bet when you saw me, you said to yourself, that's the first Vault Hunter? This guy? Ha! People have been underestimating me my whole life. But like I always say, heroes come in all shapes and sizes. Anyway, keep heading towards the bridge. I'm gonna check in with your people and let them know what's up.
Hey, just got a rambling message from Typhon DeLeon. Something about a machine and another vault key. Seems to like you. Do us proud, killer.
Barely worth the sweat. Feeling good! Reveal your secrets, Crystals.
Well, we crashed. Ship went blammo. Backhams to last us a few months, so we should be all right. Brought a few of these historical markers on the ship, and that's a good thing too. It's easy to get lost on this planet. Necro-DeFeo. That name, it don't make no sense. I mean, what the hell is a Feo?
Tiger pounces!
useless SOB who killed my little brother Samuel on Athenas. Well, Tyrene Calypso said you'd show up sooner or later. I taught Sammy how to fight, but you taught him how to die. And now I'm gonna teach you how to die. Just to be clear, Trot!
Great, another trot. My other fist was getting jealous.
I am brimming!
The palm of my hand. You wanna go? unstoppable! Right.
My elites. I'm unstoppable! Suck 'em up, big brother-sized balls, Vault Hunter! To rot!
Nope.
He destroyed the bridge! What a schmendrick! Don't worry, there's another way to vault site, but it ain't gonna be easy. human to talk to for years. See, I crash-landed decades ago. I've been marooned here ever since. I had to get real creative to survive here. You want to hear my secret? Get this. I'm really smart. I always say smart's good. Small's good, too. You can fit in places. And ugly's the best. People don't want to look at you. Perfect for sneaking. And I do my share of sneaking. Since Malawan showed up, I've been nabbing tech and listening in on their echoes. Great products, but piss poor security. If you're smart.
So, Typhon, may I call you Typhon? Is there a Mrs. DeLeon?
Yeah, later. She died, though.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yes.
Vault Hunter, if you get the chance, please get Typhon DeLeon's autograph for me, and a lock of his hair, for research purposes.
Born up in a prize. Feels so good. Yeah, I could use the practice. I am the greatest. All before me!
can't run, Vault Hunter. Well, you can, but I'll find you. And my ship, to be clear, it's got great vantage. Its vantage is my greatest advantage.
We are here, awaiting the opening of the Great Vault, and promised by the God Queen herself.
Congrats to our newest sponsor, the Bandit Nerd.
Enjoy. Weak. Ready to unleash this power.
This one's for my little brother, Sammy! Charge!
I am the greatest.
Hyperion, you die when we say you can.
would kill him again if I got some soft serve. Just saying.
That path will lead straight to the vault. That's where I hid the key. Don't worry, I'll stand guard outside the machine and keep the other keys safe. Now get your heroic keystone moving. We got a universe to save. You made it! Now, there's a big-ass Iridian temple up ahead. That's your ticket to the vault.
Now get out of here.
I'm down for a brawl.
Quick!
Coursing through my veins. Nothing to it.
Typhon, how did you even find Necrotafeo?
Yeah, Maya always said it was just a story.
Ha! So did everyone, except my wife Leda. She figured it out. After we got married on Pandora, we left to find Necrotafeo for our honeymoon. Well, we ended up crash landing. See, I put the ship on autopilot while we got busy. That's on me. And so was she. Anywho, the ship was kaput, comlink was kaput, but we didn't care. We were in love. Later, she was whip smart. And smart with the whip. Boy, did that come in handy on our honeymoon. After we opened the vault, that's when the real action began. Skag on skag, key and hook, the double Calvin. 9 months later, well, there's only one thing in life that happens 9 months later.
Ready to unleash this power! Not today! Right. Born up to win a prize! Save the Dexter Rock! Tiger pounders! Almost done. I can feel the power! Why even try? It's marked. Hi.
Stop rubbing! So much power!
I thought opening a vault would be the hottest thing I'd ever do. Was I wrong?
Wait, you've got kids, Typhon?
Yeah, 2 of them. The boy, he got sick all the time. And my daughter talked circles around me. Only time they'd sit still was to hear about my adventures. Killing monsters, opening vaults, being a hero. They couldn't get enough. I filled their heads with all sorts of stories. Even told them about the Great Vault. That was a mistake. A story can be a dangerous thing in the wrong hands.
Ready for you. So good. A fight? For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Ready to unleash. So goddamn sublime. Not gonna hold them forever.
Just up ahead! Those Malawan must want that vault bad. What if they know I already opened the sucker years ago?
Who's next? On now. I'm unstoppable. Grabbed an idiot. Who wants the kill? Didn't break a sweat.
Do they have up LBLS on this?
Yeah, they do. Do they have OP levels? You mean like endgame stuff? If that's what you're asking, yeah, big time. Ooh. Firestorm, eh? That's what I was just using. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I was using. Yeah, they have an end game. And they also have a raid called the Malawan Takedown right now. It's free DLC. Level 50 plus end game.
Do you still have badass rank?
It's called Mayhem Mode. Oh, badass rank? Yeah. Hang on a sec. They're called Guardian ranks now. And it's unlimited. There is no limit. And after you finish the game, you don't have to be level 50 either. When you finish the game, you start getting badass ranks. And they're broken down into 3 categories. Enforcer, Survivor, and Hunter. So basically, on the left side, I have a token, so let me use it. So when you use it, it gives you choices like before, random choices in each category, as you can see here. Right, that's the middle one right now, and this is the right one. So what's really cool is if you look here, these are trees. So as you spend points in specific categories, after you do 10, you get a weapon skin. Then you get a perk, add 10% gunfire damage to all shots when you're in fight for your life. This one here is excessive damage from a kill is added to your next shot. Another skin. Increased gun damage by 2%. Those are permanent perks once you unlock them. And the final one here is killing an enemy with a critical hit causes explosion. I've unlocked this one fully. Right? Weapon skin. Extra ammo per pickup. Regenerated grenade every 10 kills. That's huge. Unlock another skin. Action skill cooldown rate is increased while with full shields. And then finally here, luck. Now luck is, it goes towards your chance to drop legendary. Or legendary and or anointed legendaries, which are a whole different thing. So that's what the badass ranks are. So they're called Guardian ranks now, and they don't end. There's no end to them. So right now I'm trying to get the survivor tree, so I'm going to stick to the middle here. So I'll take that. There we go. There's also I don't know if I can see it here. Maybe not. Yeah, see, these are the planets in the game. So Pandora, that's a planet. And these are all the maps in the planet. They're huge. Right? And then of course you also have your own ship now called Sanctuary. It's a spaceship. It's really cool. Let me just keep going this way. Full co-op, which is amazing. And when you play co-op, that's what I want to do. In co-op, you have cooperation and you have co-opetition, cooperation is really cool. Basically, each player has their own instance that they're in when they're playing together. So, for example, I'm level 37 with this person, with Amara. Let's say we were playing, and you were level 10. And I join your game to help you. Well, the enemies in your main storyline might be level 10 to you, but they're level 37 to me. So the damage output for me and you is equal. And then when they die, when they drop loot, I don't see any of your loot. And you don't see any of my loot. My loot is level 37. Your loot is level 10. It's fantastic. It lets you play with your friends who, like me, I'm always grinding hard, so I'm always out leveling my friends, so they want me to help them. When I join them, I'm not taking all the kills, and I'm not taking any of their loot. It's still tough for me because it's my level, and I'm still getting my level drops, even though they're doing like a level 10 content. The other one, called Co-opetition, is the original mode. You can switch it to the original one where there is no level synchronization, so I'm level 37 helping you, I'm killing everything with one shot, which sucks. And then the loot that drops on the ground is probably raised to my level, which wouldn't help you, and we see the same loot pool, which sucks. So I don't know why anyone would want to go back and play that way with the new mode, which is pretty awesome. And then there's 6 trials. When you finish the game, you go
So
to
the story is long or no?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's huge. It's probably, if you did the main story and you did the side quests, probably 40-50 hours. If you did everything. And then what's really cool is when you finish the game, you can do True Vault Hunter mode, which is basically Game Plus. So you start the game over with all of your gear, right? All of your shit, all of your skills, and the game then scales with you. So what I did the first time through, my main character is Flak. I have a level 50 Flak who's just like got a ton of gear on him. So I did the game and I skipped all the side missions because there's a lot of good loot on the side missions, but I didn't want to have like a level 37 this type of gun or this type of grenade because I wanted it, but I didn't want to out-level it. So I finished the game, restarted, True Vault Hunter mode, which by the way makes everything harder. The loot's better, and the story is so good you'll want to play it many times. It's just amazing. So when I redid the game on True Vault Hunter mode, I was like level 38, and it scaled. It scaled as I went back through it. So what I did then was, by the time I finished the second playthrough, I had hit level 50, and I skipped the side missions. But once I hit level 50, I went back. I didn't restart again. You can restart a third time, but I didn't restart the game. I just went back to all the maps that I missed, all the side missions, at level 50, and I did them. And all the loot was level 50. So then, going forward with that character, everything's 50, and that's the level cap. But you can, when you restart the game in True Vault Hunter mode, you have a choice. You can have the map stay clear, like wherever you've been and you've uncovered the map, you can leave it that way, but the game starts again and all the missions reset and everything. Or you can do a full restart and the map refogs, so you know where you've been and where you haven't been, what you've missed and what you haven't missed, because if you go back and play it on True Vault Hunter mode and you leave the map open, you'll never remember what you missed. So I did that way. And once you've done that, so now you're level 50, and then you start chasing all the really nice legendary gear. Here, let me just, where am I here? I don't want to reset the map, but actually, you know what, that doesn't matter. Hang on. Where's my save? Let me see where I've got the last save is at.
All before me!
Hold on. Amara is pretty amazing. If you like elemental damage, she's like OP. So there's no longer slag element. You got fire, you got ice, you got electricity, you got you got acid, and then you have radiation, which is replacing the slag. This is radiation damage, and what happens is when he dies, he explodes and spreads radiation to other enemies. It's really good. Hold on a second. Yeah, the game is definitely, I think, the game of the year. It's still Kevin. If you like Borderlands, it's incredible. And there's 4 characters right now. There's 3 skill trees per character. So the build possibilities are really, really good.
Stop struggling.
Alright, let me just do this. I'm gonna go back to Sanctuary real quick here. Sanctuary is, you know, like in the other games, Sanctuary is the city. Well, now Sanctuary is a ship, and you unlock it in the 2nd chapter. And there's, I think, 6, 7 planets, and like I said, there's a ton of maps or areas in each planet. They're huge. Well, what's cool about the ship is when you travel to planet, you actually see it. You travel to the planet. Like if you're on the bridge, I'll show you. You see it. There's anointed weapons now, right? So you have, let's say you have a. All right, so now this is the ship, right? Which is really freaking cool. Each player that plays has their own cabin. This is my cabin here. So if you were playing with me, you'd have room number 2, and whatever way you customize that room on your game, it carries over. So your room would look that way. This here is if you miss loot, like in Destiny, it'll store miss rare items and loot. And you can increase the capacity of that. That's what we got there for now. Right, so this is, where's my vault? My vault's over here. So this is all my level 50 stuff. You see with that weapon there, that's a legendary weapon, but it's anointed. So it has its legendary stats, which are cool. But anointed is like ancient in Diablo 3, where you have a legendary ancient with extra abilities. So this one has on action skill N. The next 2 magazines will have 50% additional bonus shock damage. So that gun would be really good if you are running like an elemental build on any of the characters where shock damage is something that you do. So there's anointed weapons. There's your gold chest. I don't have any keys. Yeah, the ship's huge. There's here's Marcus's area. So this is how they did it in this game. You upgrade with money, not with iridium. Money is how you upgrade your inventory levels.
So buy it already.
You know, your sniper, shoddy, your bank space in your where you saw in my vault. That's your personal capacity, grenades and all that.
Done with that.
So
Heard you're a COV killer.
that's Tannis's medical bay. This is the bridge. It's really cool. So we're right now, that's the planet we're... Okay, I don't want to ruin that for you. But that's the planet I was on. So for example, if I want to travel to another one, let's see, I'll go to Athenas.
Later, killer.
That's Athena's.
Alawan again. These guys are relentless. Drop pod's ready when you are, VH.
Yeah, the ship's pretty massive. It's really cool. And it changes as the game goes on. I'm just gonna show you one more thing and then I gotta... There's Moxie's bar. Go down to the bottom here. Alright, so here is, remember, Crazy Earl? Well, he's in here, he is.
What you want?
And then he's, now you can actually buy weapons with Iridium. This is what Iridium's used for now. That's, see, that's anointed. It's level 37. I'm gonna save all my Iridium for when I hit 50. These are all, now these are rare weapons. They're still good. It's, no, sorry, yeah, that's rare. This is, I don't know what they called them, but blue, right? And then you got, it's still a green. Even green weapons can have anointments, which is really cool. So yeah, so you know what? This game is phenomenal. It's really cool. A lot of fun. And at the end, I can't show it to you on this character, but when you finish the game, you unlock Mayhem mode. There's 4 levels of Mayhem, and there's a machine up top that you set the Mayhem mode on. So basically, when you go and play any content, if you have it on Mayhem 1, what it does is it gives you like 75% increased money, 100% increased rarity of loot, and say 50% experience bonus, but then it also has negatives. Like it'll have, enemies have 100% more armor, enemies have 25% more health, but it also, again, can give the player like 30% more elemental damage. So each Mayhem mode has different settings. And there's 4 of them, and like the 4th one's ridiculous. Like enemies have 200,000 extra health, and like it's crazy. But you can play any content once you finish the game in Mayhem mode, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So if you want a bigger challenge, you want better loot, you want better experience quicker, you put it on Mayhem 1. And then you also have, real quick here, I'm getting invited like by one of my friends. And then you have what's called trials. There's 6 of them. There's dungeons at the end. When you finish the game, you go to these dungeons and you have a time limit to finish it, and you have certain things you got to do, like you got to kill the elder and you got to not die and you got to finish it in 25 minutes. And if you do all that, when you get to the end, there's chests you pop and you get like really good gear. So there's that. You can do that on Mayhem 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then they just finished the Halloween event called Bloody Harvest. It ran for a whole month, which was a whole special event. That was free. They just launched the Malawan Takedown, which is a free DLC where it's a raid. It's a raid dungeon. It's like crazy. And then on the 19th, the first DLC drops that's paid, part of the Season's Pass, which is Moxie's, I forget what it's called. You can look it up on YouTube. But it's a massive DLC. And for the record, these guys have said all the DLC they're making for the game, for paid DLC, is 2 to 3 times larger than any other DLCs they did before. So, you know, like the other DLCs in Borderlands 2, any single one of those, each DLC this time is 2 to 3 times larger. So it's massive. So anyway, the game's amazing. Co-op's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. If you're into grindy games like Diablo and the other Borderlands, you'll love this game. But I have to go. I'm getting invited to a game, so I'm going to stop the stream. If you have any other questions, just drop me a comment or whatever. I'll try and help you out. Hopefully you'll get the game. If you want to play it and I'm around, let me know. Alright, dude? So take it easy. Really?